We found something at Pixar Place Hotel that most people don't even know exists. It's called the Creators Club, and you have to pay extra to access it. The big question is it actually worth it? Today, we're taking you inside, showing you exactly what you get and whether this is something families should actually pay for. So, we're staying here at the Pixar Place Hotel in Anaheim, and this is one of Disneyland's newly reimagined hotels. But something we didn't realize before coming is that there's actually an upgrade option here called the Creators Club. Now, this isn't included in your stay. You actually have to pay extra to access it. For us, it was about $170 per night. So this definitely is not a small add-on, which makes the big question even more important. Is it actually worth it? But before we jump into the Creators Club, we want to show you the room we're staying in here at the Pixar Place Hotel. Okay, this is our room, and honestly, it's such a fun space. We stayed in a premium view room with 2 queen beds and a sofa sleeper. So there's plenty of space here for a family, and the layout is really practical. You've also got things like a pod coffee machine and a mini fridge, which is always really handy when you're staying at Disneyland. The bathroom is also really beautiful and just feels really clean and modern. But honestly, guys, the best part of this room is the view. We actually had an incredible view of World of Color over at Disney California Adventure, which meant we could watch the show right from our room, and the music plays on the TV in your room. And this was such a special experience. Honestly, this is a really solid room, and we would have been really happy just staying here on its own. When you add something like the Creators Club on top of this, that's when you really start asking, is it worth paying extra?
So everything is offered here on the far table right there.
Yeah.
We have our great legal staff with us tonight. Actually, they're here every night. They can assist you if you wanted to order a glass of wine or a beer.
Mm-hmm.
They can help you with that.
Yep.
Down below here is some sodas.
Yep.
If you wanted to take one to go, you can do that also.
Okay. Yep.
Self-serve coffee machine.
Yep.
To the right. Really good coffee too.
Oh, amazing.
We have the sparkling with chilled water to the left of the coffee machine.
Okay.
Normally we have a Disney movie or a Pixar movie on for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And basically everything's to be enjoyed here in the club.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This looks beautiful. So, this is the Creators Club, and it's actually located here on the 2nd floor of the Pixar Place Hotel. And the idea is pretty similar to things like concierge on a Disney cruise. You're paying for access to a more exclusive space with extra perks included. And honestly, the space itself is really nice. It's quieter, it feels more relaxed, and it's a really nice place to take a break from the parks. One of the main perks here is the complimentary food and drinks throughout the day. And it's actually broken up into different times. So in the morning, from 6:30 to 10:30 a.m., you've got Sunnyside Continental, which includes pastries, cereal, fruit, and juices. So it's a nice, really easy option just to grab breakfast before heading into the parks. Then from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., you've got Midway Snacks with things like chips and dips, sandwiches, and snack favorites like M&Ms. Plus you get hot and cold drinks throughout the day. Then in the evening, this is where it really gets interesting. From 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., you've got Ka-Chow Hour, which is a rotating selection of appetizers inspired by cuisines from around the world. And during this time, you also get select beers and wines included, and sometimes even little activities happening as well. And then to finish the day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., there's nighttime num-nums with cookies, pastries, and sweet treats. So there's basically something here throughout most of the day, which sounds great, but it really does come down to how much you actually use it. For us, this became a place we could come back to, take a break, grab a drink, and just reset during the day. And especially after a long park day, having a quieter space like this is actually really nice. But there are a couple of things to think about. Because this is an extra cost, you really need to ask, are we going to use this enough? If you're in the parks all day, you might not come back here very often. And if you don't use it, it becomes a pretty expensive add-on. And just having experienced concierge on a Disney cruise, this feels like a very similar concept, but a bit different in how much value you actually get. So, is the Pixar Place Creators Club actually worth it? We really liked having access to a quieter space, being able to grab food and drinks, and just having somewhere to reset during the day. But at the same time, it really depends on how you use your day. If you're someone who spends a lot of time at the hotel, this could definitely be worth it. But if you're in the parks from morning to night and not taking a break, it might be harder to justify the extra cost. For us, we're really glad we tried it, but it's probably not something we would pay for every time. This was great for us as we take breaks during the day, so we were able to come back to the hotel, take a bit of a nap, go into the Creators Club, grab a coffee, grab a couple of light sandwiches, and then go back into the park, and we haven't spent any extra money in the park, that is. So overall, the Creators Club is a really interesting upgrade, but whether it's really worth it comes down to how you do Disney. For us, we're really glad that we tried it, and it's definitely something we'd consider again, just not every time. But we'd love to know, would you pay extra for something like this, or would you rather save that money for the parks? If you're planning a Disney trip or thinking about staying at Pixar Place Hotel, make sure you hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. And remember guys, what are you waiting for? Life's too short.